This is the vlog for February 1st, 2019, and we're in the final stretch now. I'm only going to have to make another 19 of these, and I will have fulfilled my mission that I set for myself. Today's been weird. It's been the first rain that we've had all week. I think the last time it might have rained on Sunday. I think it might have just been cloudy though. It was a very mild January. And I would prefer very cold and bleak Januaries with nice summers way more than mild Januaries with flaming hot summers. But we'll see. I spent most of the day not doing as much of this pass through my book as I sort of wish that I did. I kept getting distracted and I made quite a bit of progress, but I'd also forgot how much bigger this portion of the book was compared to the previous two. In fact, it's nearly as long as twice the first act and twice the end of the second act. I should say it's more like the first act is about 20,000 words. The second act is like 22,000 words. And the third act is somewhere around the realm of 37,000 words, and it's getting bigger. I no longer believe that I'm going to be able to keep this under 80,000 total. But if I keep it under 82,000, that's still significantly better than what I had originally written in that first manuscript that took 3 years. It's a good book. It's a good book, but how do I put this? I need to take a break and rest and then come back to it tomorrow, because the last 3 chapters I've finished and then moved forward a chapter and then gone back and made changes to the previous chapter. I'm changing small elements in the hopes that it will save me some words, and then it's ending up taking up more words. I just I have all this doubt. I have all these questions on how I can make this happen. I know that I can make it happen. I even know people in publishing business that I could take this to and probably get fast-tracked if I was, really lucky. But I don't know how much money it's going to make. I don't know if it's going to be popular, and I keep thinking about royalty deals where the typical sell is something like between 10 and 20% on each book, which sort of sounds okay. But imagine that you sell a paperback for $6, and if I get 20% of that $6, that's $1.20, I think. And that's $1.20 on every book I sell, and you think, well, sure, you'll sell thousands, but the truth is, a lot of books don't even reach 1,000. And even if I sold 1,000 books at $1, I'm not even going to use my calculator because I can do this one. If I sold 1,000 books and I made $1.20 from each one, that's only $1,200. And that's not even enough to pay back a $2,000 advance, which is how it works. If I get $2,000 as an advance when I sell the book to, rather the manuscript to a publisher, all the profit that I make from the royalties comes out of that advance. And so I'm basically paying the advance back, because that's what it is. It's an advance. I would be paying that money back to the publisher. And then after that, I would be keeping however much money the book makes. This is what I've been thinking about. If I can't sell 1,000 copies of this book, I really doubt that a publisher is going to want to pick up a second manuscript, even if it's a sequel. If I can't sell it, if it doesn't sell like that, I think that's just the way it is. And I'm stuck now in this limbo where if I don't try, I can't fail. But I also definitely won't make any money off of it. And I've already not made money off the first book that I wrote. I need to try. I need to just try, put it out there, see what happens. I'll need to publicize it best I can. Use Twitter, use social media, get my friends to talk about it and retweet it. I keep having this little dream in my head that I somehow contact Matt Mercer or somebody else in Critical Role and have them read it, and then if they like it, promote it on the show, and then ta-da, it takes off and I end up being the next J.K. Rowling. It's so easy to dream like that. I guess it's good to dream, but I gotta be real too. I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.